Hey there, what's going on? Chris Cervantez, eHomes, coming at you with the monthly market update for the month of November for the city of Covina. Throughout the last couple of years, Covina has been one of the hottest cities around, specifically when I'm talking about the lowest inventory and the lowest days on market. Homes have been flying off the shelf. With the changes in the market, all cities in the area have definitely changed from, of course, during the pandemic times, the pandemic market. However, in this month's monthly market update, Covina is making a comeback. A couple of the stats really jumped out because they are surprising. They're not what I was expecting when I was doing the research. So let's just hop into that really quick. I'm specifically talking about the list price to sales price ratio. So if you haven't watched one of my previous videos, that means whatever a seller sells it for, the list price, how on an average, out of all the homes that have sold within the last 30 days, are a majority of them selling below the list price, or are they selling above the list price? So during the pandemic, and actually before the pandemic, most homes, a lot of the homes, were selling above the asking price. However, now with the market shifting, with the higher interest rates, we're seeing oftentimes that sellers are dropping their prices. If you read any articles out there, they're talking about the market falling apart and all of that nonsense. It's all baloney because the scoreboard doesn't lie. In Covina, in the last month, the list price to sales price ratio is 2.86% above the original list price. So on average, the 25 homes that sold in Covina, homes are selling for almost 3% more than the asking price. So run the math. If it's a $500,000 house, they're getting $515,000. If it's $1 million house, they're getting $1,030,000. So it's a big deal, $1,030,000. It's a big deal, and so those are big numbers. The thing is that the media wants to make it sound like the market's falling apart because fear sells, and I get it. But that's just not what's happening in Covina. So you need to educate yourself as a buyer and educate yourself as a seller. If you're thinking about selling a house in Covina, have confidence that you should go out there. As long as you price it well, don't go overpricing it, because then this stat's not going to stand true, okay? The next stat that I thought that was really interesting was the year-over-year bump in the median sales price. So in the last 30 days, the median sales price is $720,000 for the city of Covina. That represents a 4.8% increase from last year. So last year the prices were already crazy high. On average, again, with what's going on in the market, you would think that the prices have came down since last year, and that's opposite. Homes are still appreciating and they're still going up as a whole in Covina for the last month. So again, it's really bunking that notion that the market's falling apart. Right now in Covina, we have 70 homes on the market. That's actually up from, it's the same number as July. So that's an interesting stat because we still have a lot of homes entering into the holiday season. We have 47 homes in escrow right now. 25 homes, as I alluded to, have sold in the last 30 days. That's down 48% from last year, which again, not shocker because the interest rates are higher than they were last year. The average days on market is 26 days. Last year it was 18 days. So it's taking about a week longer to sell a home. And let's talk the highest and lowest prices or sales in the last month. So the highest sale was 1070 East Navilla Place. That's right there off of Grand, above the freeway, just a little bit above the freeway. That was a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, 2,700 square feet with a pool. It looked like it was updated along the way, but it didn't have modern upgrades. It was listed for 1.2, and they actually sold it for $25,000 less than the asking price. So they basically got the deal done for basically asking price. Yes, it came down 1.83%, but the listing agent notated there was termite work that needed to be done. So that was on the market for 14 days. So the highest sale in all of Covina, 14 days, done deal. The lowest sale was 805 West Grondahl, unit number C. That was off of Azusa Avenue, right there next to Burt's Mega Mall. That was on the market for only 11 days. They listed it at $425, sold it for $435. So it went above the asking price. It was actually a loft. It was a 1 bedroom, but the bedroom was upstairs with one of those open lofts, but it was hyper upgraded. When the market reacted favorably, they sold it above the asking price. Entering into this last part of the year, what do you think is going to happen in Covina? Do we continue to stay strong, or do you think that things are finally going to fall apart with the inflation still strong and the interest rates still higher than they were last year? So let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.